All right, Dr. Strengoit, it's been too long. You have to do a recap of the HHN 28 houses.
I can't do it. It's gonna make me too depressed that it's over.
It's been 2 months, slacker. The Strengoit Legion would like to hear about HHN 28. Fine, but I'm telling you right now, I am not doing this without my blinky cup to help me through it. Whatever, just get it done. Nah. Today, I'm going to count down my top 10 houses from HHN 28. Now, my list might be very different from your top 10 list. Why? Because this was an amazing year. There were so many quality houses, it really came down to personal preference on which ones you thought were the best houses this year. So, at number 10, I have Horrors of Blumhouse 2. Let me say, I really liked the first Horrors of Blumhouse house. This year, I personally felt it fell just a little short. Now, my number 9 house is going to cause a bit of controversy. A lot of people really liked the house that I placed at number 9. This house is Seeds of Extinction. Let me say, this was one of the scariest houses this year. So if you were going by scare factor, you probably would have ranked it a lot higher than I did. Me personally, I'm generally much more into set design, scare actor costumes, over raw jump scares. Oh wait, Seeds of Extinction had amazing set design, you say. Yes, that is true. However, you couldn't see it. It was too dark. For example, did you realize that you walked underneath an actual airplane? Like they took apart an airplane and had it inside the house. You passed right underneath it. Most people probably never realized that. Or they had a magazine rack filled with amazing mock-ups of ultra-violent comics, but you couldn't see it. My number 8 house, Halloween 4. I really enjoyed the Halloween 1 and Halloween 2 house they've had in prior years. Halloween 4 was enjoyable, but because there were so many amazing houses this year, it just didn't place in the top 5. At number 7, I had Carnival Graveyard, Rust in Pieces. Now, let me say, some of the scare actors did an amazing job in this house, and there were so many hidden little Easter eggs for the hardcore Halloween Horror Nights fans. And it was an interesting concept, different from a lot of houses they've done in the past. But again, because there were so many great houses this year, it just couldn't place in the top 5 for me. At number 6, I have Dead Exposure, Patient Zero. This was an interesting house, and it was different from other houses they've done in the past. And it was by far the scariest house this year. It had some amazing scares, things I wasn't expecting. For example, if you're a Halloween Horror Nights fan, you've gotten used to the room full of mannequins where a couple of them are actually scare actors. And you've gotten used to the sled with mannequins on it moving towards you. But in this house, they combined the two. It gave me a true scare this year, because I saw that sled of mannequins moving towards me, but it wasn't just mannequins. There was a scare actor on there, and in the last minute, that scare actor jumped out and truly got me. Alright, so now, for my personal top 5 from HHN 28. At number 5, I have Trick or Treat. This house was an amazing reproduction of the movie. I really adored this house. At number 4, I have Stranger Things Season 1. They did a great job making you feel like you are truly in the Netflix series, and I love the house. At number 3, Slaughter Cinema. This house was just perfect B-movie cheese. I love this house. I really hope they bring this concept back in future years. They could easily add different movies in different years and bring back Slaughter Cinema. On a side note, Universal, if you're listening, The creatures from Midnight Snacks 2, if they end up in the prop shop, I guarantee you I will be down there instantly to buy them, and I'm sure lots of fans will too. Especially that little guy with the monocle on the top hat. Come on, please bring him to the prop shop. At number 2, I have Scary Tales, Deadly Ever After. The facade on this house was amazing. The set design of the scenes were amazing. This was a great house, and it truly paid tribute to the Scary Tales franchise that Howling Horror Nights has created for their original houses. No wonder Scary Tales is a fan favorite. So, that leaves my number 1, Poltergeist. This movie was the first movie I can remember truly being scared to watch when I was a kid. This house was not just an amazing reproduction of the movie. They also went beyond the movie, things you didn't see in the movie, like going into the light. The sets were amazing. It had some good scares. This, in my opinion, was the best house this year. However, saying it was the best house this year doesn't mean as much as it usually does. Why? The houses this year were absolutely amazing. Usually it's easy to make a top 5 list for Halloween Horror Nights. This year, it wasn't remotely close to easy. Most of the houses were amazing quality. If you placed them in any other year, they would have ranked in the top 5 for that year. Let me just say, you truly knocked it out of the park for this one, Halloween Horror Nights. I can't wait to see what 2019 is going to hold for this event. So how did you rank the houses this year at Halloween Horror Nights? Let me know in the comments down below.